You know, I still get that tight knot in my stomach every time I think back to that Delta flight from Chicago to LA Flight 456, if memory serves. There I was, Dr. Elena Harper, just trying to unwind in seat 2A after a grueling week saving lives in the ER, dressed down in my favorite gray hoodie and yoga pants. No fuss, no flash, because who needs that on a red eye? But right from boarding, this flight attendant, Sarah Jenkins, gives me the side eye, leans in with that fake sweet smile and goes, "Ma'am, you sure this is your section?" Like I wandered in by mistake, her voice dripping with doubt that hit me like a familiar slap, the kind I've brushed off 100 times in hospital halls where folks assume I'm the aide, not the head surgeon. It wasn't anger at first, more like resignation mixed with that quiet fire I've built up over years proving myself in rooms full of skeptics, shielding my tech genius husband Jordan from every little dig, so he could focus on running Harper Innovations, the company that basically keeps airlines like Delta flying with their booking systems and in-flight tech. Sarah kept circling, her warmth reserved for the suited exec in 1B Mr. Collins, your usual gin, she'd coo, all smiles and crystal glasses while I got a plastic cup of lukewarm coffee, sloshed just enough to stain my tray, her oops, sorry, sounding anything but. And folks noticed Mia Lopez, this sharp travel vlogger in 4C, starts whispering into her phone, live streaming the weird vibes. Professor Michael Lee across the aisle jots notes on his laptop about classic bias in action. Lisa Wong, the lawyer in 5A, hits record discreetly. Even David Ramirez, the airline analyst in 3B, shifts uncomfortably, sensing a PR storm brewing. Sarah's boss, Linda Hayes, shows up eventually, silver hair pinned tight like her attitude, nodding along as Sarah whispers about me seeming out of place. Their words coded but clear. Doctors like me fly coach, right? Not here, not looking like this. The tension built slow at first, like pressure in a storm cloud. Sarah probing why I didn't finish my coffee, implying I was picky or ungrateful, her tone sharpening when I stayed calm, because composure from someone like me apparently screamed suspicious. Mia's stream hits a few hundred viewers, comments rolling in about service shade. Michael calls out the inconsistencies politely, but Linda shuts him down with safety protocols nonsense, her eyes narrowing as I reach for my phone. No calls. Ma'am, you're disrupting the cabin. Disruptive? Me, who'd barely spoken. That's when it flipped. The inner surgeon in me kicked in, precise and unflinching, because I've faced down life or death crises, and this was just petty power play rooted in their assumptions about who belongs where. I dial anyway, connecting to Jordan's office, and suddenly Linda's lunging forward. "End that call, or we'll relocate you." Her voice cracking with fake authority, while Mia's audience explodes to thousands, folks yelling, "Record everything," in the comments. Then came the turnaround, that sweet pivot where their world cracked open. Me assistant picks up, pulling up Delta contracts, and I mention Harper Innovations casually, watching Sarah's face pale as she mutters, "She doesn't look like a tech wife." Jordan jumps on, his voice booming through speaker like thunder in the cabin. "Discriminatory treatment against my wife? Delta runs on our tech booking, maintenance, the works for 900 planes." He lays it out cold. 60 seconds to fix this, or contracts pull, fleets ground, millions lost. Linda stammers apologies, but Jordan's done playing Sarah Jenkins. "Linda Hayes, you're fired, effective now," the words hanging heavy as the plane dips through turbulence. Mia's stream hitting 50,000, passengers gasping, Michael nodding like it's textbook karma. Delta's CEO scrambles on a patched call, pledging reform. Said $20 million anti-bias fund, mandatory training. The works while Jordan pushes the Harper Protocol, clauses forcing airlines to stamp out discrimination or lose our tech lifeline, rippling out to federal bills and industry overhauls that slashed complaints by 80% in months. Looking back, it wasn't just vengeance, it was that deep ache for real change, turning one spilled coffee into a wake-up call for everyone, from bystanders who later apologized for staying silent to corporations realizing bias costs big. But here's the thing that still nags at me. Does justice only hit this fast when you've got power like we do? What about folks without the connections? Share your thoughts below. Have you faced something similar, or seen bias play out where no one's watching? Like, subscribe, and let's talk about making fairness real for everyone, not just the lucky ones.